Welcome back, tender voyagers of the night. This evening, we embark upon the mystical Starlight Express, where the tapestry of the cosmos unfolds before our very eyes. Delve into a starlit odyssey as the moon stations embrace, the comet market's wonders, and the grandeur of the star palace entwine with your soul. Nestle into the comforting embrace of the stars as our tale gently envelops you. Pleasant dreams and star-kissed slumbers. The night was draped in a blanket of serenity. A gentle, cool breeze flirted with the leaves of the old willow tree by the window, whispering ancient lullabies. The sweet scent of night jasmine wafted through the air, leaving a trail of tranquility in its wake. High above, the sky was a canvas painted with countless stars, flickering like fireflies, and the silvery disk of the moon casting its soothing luminescence upon the earth below. In a cozy house, nestled between whispers of wind and dreams, a young woman named Elara, clad in soft nightwear, found something unexpected as she prepared for bed. Underneath her velvety pillow, a glimmer caught her eye. It was an ancient ticket, seemingly made of shimmering stardust, woven into a delicate piece of parchment. The inscription upon it read, "Starlight Express." There was an excitement, like a fluttering of butterfly wings, in Elara's heart as she held it. A sound outside the window, like the rustle of silk against the dreamscape of night, drew Elara's attention. She peered out, and her breath caught in awe. Silver tracks, seemingly made of moonlight itself, extended upwards from the ground into the stars. Upon them, a majestic train with carriages that glistened like the night sky waited silently. The Starlight Express. With a heart full of curiosity and wonder, Elara decided to climb aboard. And as she did, the world seemed to embrace her in a gentle hug of starlight and dreams. Little did Elara know that this night would be an odyssey through the cosmos, an exploration of the heart and soul, bound by neither time nor space. As the train's whistle sounded like a melodious lullaby, she couldn't help but feel like a child about to open a cherished storybook, with the night sky as its pages. As Elara steps into the Starlight Express, her senses are greeted by an array of wonders. The interior of the train is more magnificent than she could have imagined. Soft, plush velvet seats that seem to cradle her very soul invite her to sit. Glowing lamps suspended in the air are like little captured stars, their light a warm embrace in the coolness of the night. The carriages are resplendent with polished mahogany walls, and something magical is within them. They are adorned with constellations and galaxies that gently swirl as if alive. The windows are not mere glass panes, but portals to the universe, displaying an endless array of stars, planets, and celestial wonders. As the train starts its gentle movement, Elara feels a lullaby in motion. The soft chugging sound of the engine harmonizes with the very music of the spheres. Under her feet, a soothing vibration feels like the heartbeat of the night itself. Her own heart falls into rhythm with it as she marvels at the splendor passing by the windows, twinkling stars, gentle nebulas, and the Milky Way painted across the heavens like a river of dreams. Around her, the carriages are filled with beings not just from Earth, but from realms and worlds unknown. Creatures of myth and storybooks, stars in humanoid form, and entities for which there are no words to describe. They all share the same sense of peace and joy that Elara feels in her heart. She walks along the train, and her footsteps are like whispers on the floor. As she peers out the window, she sees a great nebula colors and lights, blues and purples and pinks. She reaches out, and to her astonishment, her hand passes through the glass. She can feel the cosmic winds and taste the stardust. The train moves gracefully through the night sky, and as it does, time seems to be both infinite and momentary. Elara's soul soars as she becomes one with the night and the stars. Soon, the train slows as it approaches an ethereal landscape where moonlight bathes the Starlight Express in its soft luminescence. The beauty is almost tangible, like one could hold it in the palms of their hands. With a graceful halt, the train comes to a stop, and the announcement fills the air with a voice as soft as the night breeze. We have arrived at Moon Station. Elara's heart swells with joy as she stands ready to explore wonders untold. Elara steps onto the Moon Station with a lightness in her steps that can only be described as ethereal. The moon's surface is unlike anything she has seen or felt before. The silver sands beneath her feet are like finely spun silk, and she can feel the gentle embrace of lunar gravity. The sky above is a pitch-black tapestry dotted with thousands of stars, so close that she feels she could almost touch them. She follows a narrow, winding path that leads to a cliffside. As she reaches the top, the sight before her takes her breath away. An expanse of tall lunar cliffs cascades into valleys, and craters with pools of starlight collect the dreams of the universe. And there, just ahead, is a garden of moonflowers. The moonflowers, with their silvery luminescent petals, look like they have been painted with moonlight itself. They stretch toward the stars, and their fragrance is a sweet symphony that tugs at her very soul. As Elara approaches, the flowers seem to beckon her. She gently touches a petal, and a feeling of nostalgia and peace envelops her. She knows she has to take some with her. As if in answer to her thoughts, a tender moon dweller appears. He is made of moon shadows and silvery light, with eyes that hold the ancient wisdom of celestial bodies. In a voice that sounds like the whisper of night winds, he says, "Elara, you are welcome to our garden. The moonflowers are guardians of dreams. Take them, and may they guard yours." He hands her a pouch made of woven moonbeams, and she carefully gathers some moonflowers. Their fragrance is a lullaby, their touch a gentle caress. As she prepares to leave, the moon dweller speaks once more. "May your journey through the stars be as beautiful as the night sky." Elara feels a tear escape her eye, not of sorrow, but of joy and gratitude. She thanks him, and her heart feels like it's brimming with starlight. She begins her descent back to the train, but something catches her eye. In a crater nearby, she sees a reflection, not of her own, but of the Earth. She sees the blue planet she calls home, suspended in the cosmos, fragile and beautiful. A sense of kinship with everything fills her. She realizes that here, among the stars, she hasn't left home. She's found an even greater home, one that is as boundless as the universe itself. As Elara boards the Starlight Express once more, holding the pouch of moonflowers close to her heart, she feels an overwhelming sense of unity with everything. The train, the stars, the moon, the night, they're all a part of her, just as she is a part of them. With the moon station slowly receding in the distance, the Starlight Express chugs along, its soft rhythm cradling Elara's spirit. She clutches the pouch of moonflowers, and her heart sings a silent, heartfelt song to the moon as they journey through the celestial river of stars. Her soul whispers words of thanks, and as they pass through a cloud of stardust, the train softly hums as if responding to her. The adventure continues as her spirit dances with the stars. As the Starlight Express races through the galaxies, Elara can feel the rhythm of the cosmos coursing through her. She is both a traveler and a part of the journey itself. Soon, the train begins to slow down as they approach a bright and bustling comet. It's not just any comet, it's a cosmic marketplace, a hub of interstellar trade and chatter. The comet market, as she hears passengers murmuring in awe. As the train gently docks alongside the comet, Elara steps out onto a surface made of ice and ancient rock. The ground sparkles beneath her feet, reflecting the colors of the universe. Around her, the marketplace is brimming with life and light. Stalls and kiosks are carved into the comet itself, and floating stands manned by otherworldly beings are trading wares from across the galaxies. Elara wanders through the market with her eyes wide in amazement. Here, she sees beings of all shapes and sizes, some with the heads of animals and bodies of light, others made of clouds and whispers. They all barter, trade, and share stories of the cosmos. She sees a stall laden with colorful tapestries made of nebulae, a stand selling cosmic trinkets that hold the songs of stars, and another with an assortment of alien spices, their scent a tantalizing mix of unknown fruits and solar winds. As she moves, the sounds of the market surround her. Languages unknown, laughter like the tinkling of bells, and the hum of cosmic energies. She stops at a stall that immediately catches her eye. Here, an ancient being with the aura of a supernova showcases cloaks. But these are not ordinary cloaks. They're cloaks of comfort, woven from the very fabric of the night sky. They change colors according to one's emotions and have the warmth of 1,000 suns. Elara picks one up, and as she touches it, she feels the universe embrace her. She knows she must have it. The ancient being, with stars for eyes, looks at her and says, "Ah, a mortal who knows the touch of the stars. Trade you shall, but not with currency of worldly possession." Confused, Elara opens the pouch of moonflowers. As she does, the being's eyes widen, and a soft smile graces its face. "Ah, moonflowers, guardians of dreams. A fair trade, child." She hands over a handful of moonflowers and dons the cloak of comfort. As she does, the cloak turns into the deepest blue, reflecting her awe and serenity. With the cloak wrapped around her, she feels invincible, cherished, and warm. She continues to wander through the comet market, every step an adventure, every breath a new experience. At the heart of the market, she finds a fountain made of meteorites, with water that looks like liquid starlight. Beings around it share stories of the universe, each tale a thread in the tapestry of the cosmos. Elara feels a deep sense of connection to all. She realizes that stories, dreams, and hopes are universal, binding all across the cosmos. As the Starlight Express signals its departure with a harmonious chime, Elara makes her way back. She carries with her not just the cloak of comfort, but also a heart that has found kinship among the stars. As the comet market fades into the distance, The train surges forward through the stars. Elara stands at the window, the cloak around her shoulders, moonflowers in her pouch, and her heart, the most cherished vessel, fuller than ever. She wonders what could possibly await her next as the train that sails through the night sky, the Starlight Express, carries her toward her. She wonders what could possibly await her next as the train that sails through the night sky, the Starlight Express, carries her toward her final destination. The whispers of the night become a symphony around her as they approach an awe-inspiring structure floating amidst the stars. The Star Palace, Elara hears passengers whisper with reverence. It's as if the stars themselves had conspired to build this marvel. Towers of twinkling lights reach up into the heavens, spires made of cosmic rays dance and shimmer. The walls are ethereal and translucent, made of pure starlight, and the grand gates are a swirling pattern of constellations. Elara, wearing her cloak of comfort, steps into the Star Palace. A grand hall with floors made of constellations welcomes her. The stars beneath her feet pulse gently, and the hall is illuminated by celestial chandeliers. Beings from across the cosmos are present here, but what catches her eye are the constellations. The great Orion with his belt and sword, the graceful Cassiopeia, and the mighty Ursa Major. They are all here, not painted on the walls, but dancing and mingling with the crowd. Soft celestial music fills the air. It is both ancient and timeless, with the lilting beauty of a lullaby and the majesty of a symphony. Elara feels herself swaying to the music. Suddenly, Orion himself, the great hunter of the skies, extends his hand towards her. His form is composed of stars, yet she can feel a strength and warmth in his touch. Together, they dance across the floor made of constellations. Elara feels weightless and free, as if she is part of the very night sky. As they dance, more constellations join. Pegasus gallops with elegance, Pisces swirls like the currents of an ethereal river, and Leo roars with gentle might. The night sky, once distant, is now close, tangible and dear. Elara's heart is full as the music rises to a crescendo. With the finale, all the constellations and beings gather in a circle and look up to where the ceiling would be, but instead there is an open view of the cosmos in all its splendor. A voice, the voice of the night itself, speaks. Beings of the cosmos, travelers of the stars, we are all woven with the same fabric of dreams and stardust. Elara feels tears of joy stream down her face as she realizes the truth and beauty in those words. The universe is vast, but not distant. It is a part of her, and she is a part of it. As the gathering concludes, Orion leads her back to the gates. He bows, and as he touches her hand, he whispers, "Your spirit is as boundless as the stars, Elara. May you always dance among them." She nods, her voice lost in emotions, and steps back onto the Starlight Express. The Star Palace recedes into the night as the train carries her across the cosmos. The journey has been wondrous, awe-inspiring, and heartwarming. Elara finds her seat and settles in, the cloak of comfort wrapped around her, the pouch of moonflowers in her lap, and her heart abuzz with the adventures she's had. As the train races through the stars, she feels the gentle rhythm lulling her. She closes her eyes and feels the train, the stars, the night, all rocking her gently. The lullaby of the cosmos sings her to sleep as the Starlight Express carries her through the night, back to where it all began. The night sky will never be just a sky for her. It is now her eternal dance floor, her garden of dreams, her boundless home. As the Starlight Express glides through the cosmos, Elara is softly lulled into a realm between sleep and wakefulness. She is aware of the gentle hum of the train, the warmth of her cloak of comfort, and the soothing scent of the moonflowers she holds close. The train, which had taken her to worlds unknown, now seems to cradle her in its embrace. The carriages, with their constellations and galaxies, are no longer just adornments. They are familiar friends that shared her journey. The soft chime of the train tells her they are nearing their final destination. She peers out the window and sees a sight that fills her with a sense of completion. Her own world, Earth, the blue and green gem amidst the stars. The train makes its way through layers of stardust and cloud, and she feels a gentle descent. The room she finds herself in now is not one of the carriages she had walked through, but her own bedroom, bathed in the soft silver light of the moon. Elara, still wrapped in her cloak of comfort, finds her bed turned down as if waiting for her. She carefully places the pouch of moonflowers on her bedside table and slips under the covers. As she lays her head on the pillow, she realizes that the rhythm of the train has merged with the rhythm of her own heartbeat. The Starlight Express, though seemingly gone, is still with her, as are the moon station, the comet market, and the star palace. She wraps the cloak tighter around her and closes her eyes. The adventure she embarked upon tonight is not one that ends, because it's not just a journey through the stars, but a journey of the soul. Outside her window, the stars seem to twinkle a little brighter, the constellations dance, and the moon shines its gentle light upon her. In this moment, Elara knows that every night, as she lays down to sleep, she is boarding the Starlight Express once more, bound for adventures, love, and kinship among the stars. She is both the dreamer and the dream, the traveler and the journey. In her heart, Elara whispers a thank you to the stars, to the night, and to the boundless universe that allowed a soul to dance among the heavens. With a heart full of stardust and dreams, Elara drifts into sleep, the gentle lullaby of the cosmos cradling her as she sails through the night and beyond on the eternal Starlight Express.